Hi guys, just a short vid. Sunday, I believe it's the 26th of June, on the garden updates. Not much is going on. Everything is has slowed. They're just in growing mode right now. So yeah, so it is. Let's take a look at the clock here on Sunday morning. Yeah, that's current. So we're just gonna run through a few things in the garden, just to give you an update on what's going on. Not very much, but Wilbur Chang, the cutting that we talked about, is putting out a spike. The spike is progressing. Yeah, it's a slow process, but I finally did get a spike off of Wilbur Chang. This is one of the divisions, not cuttings. I have several divisions throughout the garden, and this is the only division that actually kicked out a spike. Can't show you all of them, but I do have quite a few uh, that are progressing in the garden with new leaves, new growths. Yeah, so that's Wilbur Chang. Yeah, spike is progressing, doing well. Absolutely. Very happy about that. Yeah. And let's see if we can find something else going on. Everything is just in growth mode. Right. And don't want to bore you too much with it. We got Oncidiums that are putting out spikes throughout the garden. Yeah. This is growth mode season. So not so much spiking season here. We have down here in South Florida, it's a lot of rain, a lot of sun. As you can see, nice breezes, very tropical. Yeah, this time of year. It's not always this way. We got lime trees kicking out fruit. Yeah, and fruit production is on the way for the citrus. I had a visit from USDA, yeah, on how to better take care of my citrus and what diseases to look for. Absolutely. hmm This is a purpurata lalia. She's kicking out new growth. There's one here hiding, and here's another. Right, and we have a couple here kicking out new growths. And I believe I do have another division of a Laelia purpurata somewhere in the garden, because I did made a couple of cuts from this main plant. I just don't know where they are right now. Yeah, maxillary tenifolia going over. Sorry about that. I had to pause. The mosquitoes were definitely on me. You know, we got a lot of Cattleya sheaths producing on Cattleyas. We got sheath production this time of season. I'm not going to bore you with trying to show you every sheath, but yeah, they're in production. Don't know if they're going to be filled. Yeah, another sheath here. And doesn't have anything going on over here but roots. And most of my seedlings are progressing from Hauserman. They're looking great. Absolutely. Yeah, I got some growth coming along. Here's another Cattleya sheath. And I got my paths are back here hiding. Okay, they're not dying. They're just growing, putting on new growths. My Metaniopsis are in the cut, doing great, putting on new growths, doing fine, protected from the sun. Yeah, so it's just another great day in the garden. We had a nice storm early morning, so I captured some more rainwater. Yeah, doing great. Uh, Camingiana putting on a great show this season. Hoya, type. Just loving its position, and I'm not going to change it. Absolutely. Begonia Rex are doing great. Putting on new growth and leaves. Absolutely. I got some mango seeds from a neighbor. They're that Jamaican mango. I think it's St. Julius, I think it's called. Straight out of Jamaica. I potted these up last week, and it's actually kicking out its stem. One of them is. So we'll wait on the others, and let's hope it'll be a little more productive. I'm not sure what they're doing down in there. I can't see that. But these are more St. Julius mango trees. They are delicious. Seeds that I potted up. I potted up those seeds, so I'll have to look at the video later to see how the production is. We got a lot of new growths on Cattleya. They're doing good. Everything's doing good. Being watered. Trying to take care of things. A little tiny sheep back there. I don't know what's going to become of that. But it's back there. And that's a final touch mending haul. That was a little bag baby. Yeah, I might be giving it a bit too much easterly sun. So we're going to drop it down a couple of notches here off the green wall. Let's see if I can get that over there. Let's just drop it down a little more. Yeah, out of the sun. Absolutely. Yeah, forget the name of this Hoya, but it's doing great. It hasn't flowered for me yet. I've been battling aphid. Yeah, for some reason, aphid loved this Hoya. So I'm hoping, hopefully this season, it'll flower. I'm hoping. That's all I can do. Yeah. Catasetum, I thought I was going to lose. It was getting too much humidity in its humidity dome. The sun is at my back, so I'm going to move so I can see the screen. Yeah, it was getting too much humidity, and it started to rot. So what I did was I took some clippers and poked holes in the rotted areas here, and I sprayed it with peroxide, so the peroxide would seep into this catasetum bulb and hopefully kill out the bacteria that was rotting it. And it seemed to work. It was peroxide and alcohol I sprayed it with, so that new growth could continue. I didn't have to break it off from the main bulb. Yeah, because I would have lost both plants had I not. So, and I keep the top end down and the tail end up where the new growth is coming, so it'll just get air and no water. So that's the update on my catasetum. I haven't killed it yet, thank goodness. Yeah, so we'll go on the decompression area side. Muffet's doing fine. She's behaving. Picked up some colorful pots from the Home Depot to plant veggies in. We're going to put probably strawberry plants in them. And I purchased a cherry tomato plant from the Home Depot to pot up in the little planters, colorful planters. They're going to be hung in the tree. I'm not having them on the ground because there are rodents, and they do devour. They devour veggies and plant seedlings, so we have to keep those up off the ground. Yeah, the green walls are doing well. Cordillera is hanging in there. She still have flowers yet. We got some peduncles on a Hoya that's about to flower. Don't know which one it is. Oh, yes, I do. It says carnosa. So Hoya carnosa is in peduncle. I'm sure there are a couple others on it somewhere. Yeah. And moving around here, Yeah, the seed pods on Grammatophyllums are still maturing, not ready to be plucked yet. When they start to split, I was told, just a little, they're ready. So they have a little while to go. Just hang in there. You'll get as many pods as you like, and I will mail them to you free of charge. My bird of paradise are growing, doing exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted them to leaf out and grow and give my Thursiflorum protection from the sun, and it's doing just exactly what I want it to do. The leaves are progressing, they're looking great, the plant is thriving. I can't ask for any more than that. Absolutely doing exactly what I want them to do. Unbelievable. Absolutely. So Thursiflorum doesn't have to suffer next growing season, right? It can leaf out whatever leaves it had. It will be protected by the bird of paradise. Yeah, I put in a couple of other shrubs for protection of Cattleyas that I had tucked away down there, trying to protect them from the sun. Oh, I got a new, let's see the name of it. We have Oncidium Witch Jewel Ivory Lips. Let's take a look at that flower. Stick that back in there and turn the pot around. Look at that. That's beautiful. Basically look like any other Oncidium flower, but it's lovely. Okay, so that's in flower. It has a couple other butt stems to bud, full of, yeah, we have other buds. I can't get my words out this morning for some reason, but you guys know we have those moments. I wanted to show you the flower on this beautiful hibiscus, but it went over, so we'll try to catch that flower. And it just caught me when I was at the Home Depot. I couldn't leave it. It's doing just great. And we got some Cattleya ludiminiana putting on new growths. It's a reliable bloomer. Got some new growths coming along. Loda Jessii is doing good, putting on new growth here. Yeah. And I forget the name of this guy, but it's doing good. It's growing. They were purchased the same. I have to look at my old videos to find the name of this. It was either Loda Jessii and somebody else. I don't know. Been working hard. And we got some flowering coming on my epiphyllum, Queen of the Night. I feed her flowers to my grammatophyllum. That's what my grammatophyllums eat after the flower is spent. Got quite a few of those growing or starting to flower throughout the garden. It's time. They're all in the tree. It's lovely. Absolutely. Okay, but other than that, everything is just doing fantastic. Don't want to hold you up. And I had these cats, these $19.99 cats that I purchased. This is my Cole Marie. It was a little something. I'm not sure it's her or not, but that's what the tag said. Oh, I stand corrected. It just says Wrinkle Stylus Gigantea crossed with self red form. Right? But when I purchased it, it said Cole Marie. Right. And it was a tiny something. So we're growing that. I'm sure it'll survive, I'm hoping. It's doing okay. It's still alive at least. Yeah, we just have new growths coming and sheaths coming and spikes coming from Oncidiums. Fantastic. I have no complaints. Absolutely. New growths I'll take. Oh, and back to those $19.99 Cattleyas that I purchased from the Home Depot a while back. That was the name of them. It's just a whole shelf full of them. Their sheaths are pretty good, progressing. I don't know if they're going to kick out flowers. So we'll just fill them with flowers. Just keep our fingers crossed. They're still acclimating. I haven't taken them out of the original pots. I don't do that. right away. I definitely don't. I leave them in their media, put them out in the rain, and protect them from the sun. Looks like a snail had dinner on that leaf, and I tried to find him. I can't, but he's not devastating much because I'm keeping an eye on the plants to make sure. And they're kicking out new growths here. That's a new growth. That's fantastic. At least, oh, let me turn this around. It's doing more than that. Look at the on the bottom there, kicking out. The eyes are swelling. Yeah, so it seems to be doing okay. Yeah, here's some new growths here on the other plant. That's fantastic. Down in there, right there. New growth tucked away here. Yeah, a little tiny new growth. Let's see if I can. My finger's touching it, but you can't see it. There it is, right there. New growth. So it's kicking out new growth. My little elephant ear divisions are doing fine. They're looking beautiful. Absolutely, I love it. I'm going to plant them up in some of the colorful pots too and keep them up off the ground because the squirrels tend to dig it up. I found that the squirrels are digging up my seedlings or my plantlets and eating the root ball. Don't ask me why they're doing that, but something. I saw a squirrel in the garden and I had a elephant ear, a colocasia, out of the pot. So I just assumed it was eating the root ball. I just love this plant. Very hardy. And it fills large spaces so in the garden. But yeah, so that's just a quick update on what's going on in the orchid and garden. Just trying to enjoy life and stay safe. Right, until it's time to get back to work or until this horrific time in our life is over. Right? So Muffet is moving around trying to stay cool. Absolutely. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Yeah, hanging out with me for a brief moment. And feel free to drop by anytime. And we'll see you next time. Happy growing.